And the 71s, do they have a little bit? Would
No.
it have to be, is that clad?
That's a clad.
It looked clad to me.
Yeah. Now they did make silver ones, but they were special. They were 40%.
San Francisco, man, is that right?
Let's see. Here's a silver one.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, wait. A little bit of difference, right?
Yeah.
That's a nice looking coin, too.
Yeah. That looks like it's actually a proof.
Yeah, that's nice. So, the missus pulled those out on me Thursday, I think. Thursday or Friday, and said, look what I found. Like,
yeah, this one would be a nice one, but it's all damaged.
Yeah.
It's got holes in it. Somebody stabbed it.
Wear and tear or something. What are those? What is that, the half dime?
Yeah.
What are those usually worth? $10, $5?
Yeah, this one.
Or is it just good to keep? And
probably because collectors are going to knock it because of the holes in the back and the. I mean, it could fill a hole in a book.
Pretty cool.
What year was that one? That's a
1851, probably.
Yeah, 1851 half dime. Let me see what the book says it's worth.
I mean, it's kind of cool to have, just for collectability. If it's not worth anything, well, I mean, if it's worth something, it's something, but.
In good condition, it starts out at $26.
Yeah, it's just cheaper to keep it,
Yeah.
So what? So we're thinking silver's going to continue to go up. You think everybody's going to continue to buy? Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
Coin shop. Sure. What do you got?
We have one of those. How you doing?
Okay. Yeah, just bring them in.
I'm just doing some filming for my YouTube channel, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
Cool.
All righty.
Just
Bye-bye.
raise the man.
Yeah, I just need to see if I can sell that. That's all I'm trying to do.
Well, what are you looking to get out of it?
Anything over 150 would be fine with me.
Anything over 150?
Can't do that.
I can do 150 on it.
Yeah.
Silver bar.
Yeah, about 20 ounces.
Nice. You stack any silver?
We try to.
Do you?
It depends on the year, but you might go there for holidays and stuff. That's really started going fine.
Right.
Goes in handy for these moments.
Oh yeah, yeah. Been
You get some
doing that a little
No.
bit.
I'm good.
Yeah.
All righty.
I'll probably get back. I didn't even know y'all were here. We live like 20 minutes from here. There's a place and more of it.
Really?
Yeah, we get most of our stuff off of eBay, but that's the sketchiest that you can get it sometimes. So.
Right. A lot of things come in here that ain't what they thought it was
That's always our risk. So.
from eBay. So
I'll definitely be back. I appreciate it.
you got to be careful.
All right.
Y'all going what?
That's a good looking. That's a nice looking bar, isn't it?
Yeah, they're pretty.
Wow. That is a nice bar. So when you don't have to hold that stuff like a pawn shop, do you? When you buy it,
No.
like a lot of pawn shops have to hold that stuff.
No.
So are people? I mean, if they're, obviously they're selling silver.
Yeah, a lot of people selling.
I
So
mean, people not like dollar cost average and just buy, just not as much.
Well, it depends. I mean, I've had people come in here and do a lot of trading lately, trading gold for silver, and
Right, which is what I kind of do. And if you want, I mean, if you don't want to mess with these, you don't have to. Just figure money, and we can buy some silver. I think there's 50s, about 70 of those are close to it. Do you ever look for errors on those things, or you just
the only one that
put them in the bank?
the only one that's worth anything is the 1974 double die.
Yeah.
And I have actually found 2 of those, but the time it takes to go through and look at all of them.
Yeah. Well, there ain't no silver in them. I
Yeah.
looked through them. They're all later stuff, I think. So I do have. Well, I did have. I thought it was. Oh, here it is. Let's set this down. And look at this bad boy.
Starting to get a little tone on it, isn't
Yeah. So that's got some silver in it.
it? Yeah, 40%.
40%.
Yeah.
So a 50-cent piece like that is what?
Melt value on them's like right around $5 right now, somewhere like that.
And when you buy them, you buy these for melt value, don't you?
Well, we
Usually
give like
collectability.
4. Yeah, there's no collectability on them, just melt value.
Okay. And now this one I know is 30. Let me take it out. I did a little bit of research on it.
It's pretty good shape.
Yeah.
For a 38.
Yeah.
38D.
That's a money coin.
Yeah, let's look her up in the book and see what the old book says. The old 38D, that was a low mintage.
Yeah, like 400 something thousand or something like that. I did a little bit of reading on it.
Yeah.
I thought we'd bring it in, maybe do some swapping or something. I have some numismatic stuff, but I sure like the 1 ounce stuff. I still have a bunch of different older coins.
Yeah, the book values this in very fine, $80, extra fine, 120. That's a big jump. So it's probably somewhere right in between there.
Yeah.
I would probably, if I sold this coin in my shop, I would probably ask $100 for it because it's a key date and it is in really good shape.
Probably ought to keep that, huh?
Well, I would say it's probably going to be a very fine. The feathers on his legs a little bit worn, and his feathers on his worn. So it's not really going to grade out extra fine, but I bet that's every bit of very fine. That's pretty. Yeah, nice. You don't come across 38Ds like that.
I wonder if I just hang on to that, huh? Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, if you're in a collector, yeah, that's a good, because a lot of people like these to put in their books because that's a hard one to find to put in their.
So that's basically
$50 books.
In a trade value, probably a couple ounces of silver.
Yeah, that'd probably be right about right.
Well, those are probably worth more. These, now look at these. These are. Let me tell you a story about these. These were actually, a guy had them. He never took them out for years, and he actually got them. They're all pretty sure 1960s. Yeah. And he got them and put them in a safe, and there they sat.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's really just no collector
No.
value on it. There's
So
just
it's
the silver, just the
So
silver
in
value.
silver, I think there's 50 of those in there.
Yeah. So retail value on these is like it's 20, about 26, 27 times face. Let's see what it's silver's $38 an ounce. So
Yeah, roughly. I think
it's
that's
going to
what it
be
was this morning.
almost 27. It would be, I would sell those at 26 times face.
A piece.
Well, per 26 times a dollar. So there's 5. So it would be 5 times 26. So that roll of dimes would be worth $130
Okay.
retail.
Okay. So in a trade value, we'll probably do some, if you want to do some swapping on them.
Yeah,
And,
we can do that.
I've got this bad boy right here, guys.
You know, how many
There's
grams?
100 in there.
100 grams.
Yeah. And then in here, I believe in these, there's probably about, I don't know, pretty close to that. So we just have to count them out. Basically trade in for some, some bigger stuff.
It's amazing how they can stretch that stuff out.
How did they do that? I mean,
They just make them thinner and bigger. Make the people like the bigger grams because they're not so easy to lose. Right. But
so I'm kind of thinking silver is going to bump back up in the high 38s maybe next week, and possibly maybe even 39 again. Of course, then again, it might go crazy like it did that one day and go $1.
yeah,
like we had a short squeeze going on. I'll tell you what, the guys, that guys, gals, whatever on the channel, they're talking about, I'm not going to buy any silver right now. And I'm like, hey guys, you can still buy silver. Just dollar cost average that. Just don't buy as much. And if the price goes way down, buy more.
yeah.
That's kind of what we do. So
Yeah, when I started out, I had an allotment of, I was going to spend so much money
right.
per pay period or whatever. And then if the price of silver went up, I still spent the same amount of money. I just didn't get as much silver as what I did, but
Right.
you're still winning in the long run.
Yeah, by far. And probably the same way on gold.
Yep.
Do the same thing on gold. Gold went over $3,400 last week, and then it settled back down again under 3,400. You foresee gold going back up and hitting a big mark?
Well, if you put a truth serum in me, I actually think it's going to get close to 4,000 by the end of the year.
Wow.
But a lot of that has to do with what's going on with the Federal Reserve.
Right. What do you think about that deal with the Feds, the Federal Reserve? It's, whew.
I think Trump really knows what he's doing. I mean, he's wanting to get it backed by something substantial to make our dollar worth something. And what happened to the big Fort Knox story? We were supposed to go in there and look at all the gold, and all of a sudden it's crickets.
Yep, big crickets.
I think they went in there and they figured out, hey, we don't have as much gold as what we're supposed to have. So they just shut that down. So that's kind of, I don't know. That's
something we got to ask the viewers about, because I didn't, You know, I didn't even really quite think about that as much. I do know that.
Yeah, 3 or 4 months ago, man, it was all over. We were
Yeah.
going to go into Fort Knox and go
We're
in
gonna
and see.
inventory it.
And, yeah.
We
Now,
haven't been in there since when? The mid-70s was the last time that they allowed anybody in Fort Knox.
yeah, and I believe rumors was that Nixon sold all that gold to the Chinese back then. So who knows?
Well, who's buying it all now? Chinese? Are they buying it?
Russia, China, India, they're all buying it. So we need to start buying it too.
That's going to create us probably a little squeeze, isn't it?
But that's why I'm really, really in favor of the goldbacks. You know, that's a
really.
I think that
let's
could
tell everybody about the goldbacks.
Well,
let's talk about the goldbacks.
I've got goldbacks over here
because there's a lot of people that are a little bit
you can kind of
confused on.
Come by my shop and grab a brochure and kind of learn about it, and it's going to replace, you know, paper money in a lot of businesses and establishments. I've already signed up like 5 vendors to become merchants to accept it as cash.
Okay.
So
I think I've got. I don't have a 5, but I've got.
Well,
I don't have that one.
That's the most popular one.
Is it
the Florida 5 right now?
I don't think I.
But when Oklahoma comes out with theirs next month, they've got some comparable ones that are really going to be beautiful artwork on them, and probably a lot of people will collect them. And that's mostly people who buy them right now. They're not really using them as currency. They just like the artwork and they like the gold content. It is pure gold, and the weight is marked on each individual gold back.
I didn't even look. Where do they put the weight at?
Right at the bottom, it says 1/500th of a troy ounce.
Oh, okay.
For the 2 gold back, the 5 gold back is 1/200th. Yeah.
So, like a half gold backs, like I don't know, $6 or $7 or something like that.
Well, one gold back is I'm selling them for $7. The exchange rate, the last time I looked, was like $6.79 or $6.78, something like that. But so it just the exchange value on them fluctuates with the price of gold. So a half gold back would be like $3.50, or the exchange rate on it would be like $3.40, somewhere in that neighborhood, $3.35.
You're still. So you think this is kind of the way of the future, the goldbacks?
Well, I think a lot of people will start using them if the dollar starts to crash.
Right. Kind of like silver.
Right now, people
are
stacking them right now, because when the goldbacks first came out, they were like, for one goldback was like $3 or $4. So the people who bought them 4 or 5 years ago, the gold's already almost doubled. So they're already making money as an investment, but they're not intended to be an investment. They're just intended to be used as currency.
Really?
Yeah.
Now that's interesting.
It's just a gold currency. Well, it's like the $20 gold piece back when they were in circulation. Gold was not $20 an ounce. Gold was like $10 an ounce. So the $20 gold piece was worth more than the gold that was in the coin.
Right.
When gold got up to be worth what the gold was in the coin, they quit making them. You know, they couldn't afford to make it because the value of the coin was less than the value of the gold in the coin. So that's what the value in the gold back is, like almost half of what the value of the gold back is, the trade value of it. Okay. So they don't want you to take all these gold backs and melt them down.
Right.
And try to get gold. They want you to just use them as like dollar bills.
So a half would be like, you have the 1, which would be like a dollar bill, and the half. But are they considered face value? Not like the half, if it's $7, but a half is what, 50 cents or something?
As far as gold value?
Yeah.
Well, it would be
the face value, you know, like your.
Well, it doesn't really. You can't really compare it to dollars because it changes in value whenever gold goes up. So you just have to value it in gold backs. So one gold back today was, let's say it was $6.70 or 75 cents.
Okay, so
if gold drops, then the value of the goldback is going to drop. But if gold goes up, then the value of one goldback, it could go up to $7 or $8 exchange rate value.
Yeah, that could confuse some people at McDonald's, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, no, that's worth more. No, it's not. It says $1.
Yeah. So in reality, the one goldback, the exchange rate would be $6.70, and that's actually 1/1000th of an ounce. So there's only like $3 of gold in it, a little over $3 worth of gold, $3.30 or worth of gold in it.
Okay. And then you got that. the good stuff. So has anybody been buying this stuff? Have you been selling a bunch of that?
I sold a bunch yesterday.
Wow. A bunch as in?
A couple ounces.
That's a bunch to me. Yeah. That's, $7,000, more than $7,000. Yeah. It's a lot. And you're getting, when you're selling like, let's say the 1 ounce buffalo, usually over spot, what do you usually get on these over spot?
It's between $40 and $80 over spot, depending on if gold is shooting up real high, we kind of drop the premium. But if gold is falling, we kind of try to recoup what we got into.
Let's talk about that just a second. Let's talk about it, because I try to tell people this all the time. So people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. Some of them do. That when they come into a dealer, they're going, oh man, I can buy that at spot. I can do this. I can do that. You might be able to buy it at spot if the dealer bought it way below spot.
Right.
6 months ago or 3 weeks ago, and things skyrocketed. But as far as you have to make money to invest in a $3,300 gold, 1 ounce gold piece, right? And then you have to sit on it. And let's say gold drops, you have to sit on it longer, and you make $40 on it.
Well,
there's not a whole lot of margin there, is there?
On average, dealers make between $80 to $100 per $3,000 investment.
That's not very much.
It's not. And when the public quits buying them and the volume of the sales slow down, then we're not making nothing off of it.
Right.
So yeah, we try to buy this stuff. Like I've paid 97, 98% of spot, and then I turn around and sell it for, just a couple of percents over spot. So I try to get the
couple
$80.
Of percent? Or a couple of dollars?
Well, a couple of percent.
On silver?
On gold.
On gold?
On gold.
Yeah, but still, that's still really, really low.
Yeah.
I mean, so who's making all the money?
The miners. They're making the money.
So is it more profitable for you to keep gold, or is it more profitable to keep silver fractionals, stuff like that? Which side is the best?
There's not a one, because you have people that don't like silver that love gold, and you have people that don't like gold.
Well,
and love silver.
I found that out. Everybody tells me get rid of my silver and get gold, but frankly, I mean, there's a reason why I have the hat, Silver Stack Cracker, because I like silver.
Yeah, and if you're smart, you'll do both. You'll stack both.
Right,
a little bit
and
of
I
both.
do. We got some.
You can have your favorite, and stack more of the silver or more of the gold. It's just personal preference. They both have advantages and disadvantages. So
if you're starting out and you've got let's say somebody's got, I don't know, a couple $1,000 and they want to buy some gold, what would you advise them? Say, what's the best to start out with? What's the best?
It just depends on why they're stacking. If they're stacking for the future as an investment, I would go with as large as the bar or the coin as you can get as far as weight. If you can get a 1/10 ounce or a half ounce or a quarter ounce, get that. If you're buying it to maybe thinking you're going to have to use it in trade and barter soon, then buy the grams. Buy the 2.5 grams, the 5 grams, because those are going to be smaller denominations,
easier to barter with.
They're cheaper to buy. You will pay a little bit higher premium on them, but that premium is going to be eaten away when the price of gold goes up. So you're going to come out ahead anyway. But, if you're just stacking for long term, stack the big stuff. If you're stacking to use it, if the dollar fails and the economy collapses, then you're going to need the smaller stuff.
Right.
You're going to need the grams and half grams. And
So what about, what?
same
Okay,
thing for silver too.
Well, you got
Same
kilo
logic.
bars.
Yeah.
So, should they stack? Should people start stacking? Is this good to stack, or is it better to stack the currency stuff like the Eagles and the Krugerrands and the Maple Leafs?
If you're storing your wealth, these bars are the way to go.
Okay.
They don't take up as much room in your
Right.
safe. They stack easy, and you're just maintaining your wealth. But if you're trying to make profits on stuff and doing the short squeeze, you're buying it at 38, and when it hits 40, you want to go dump it. You can buy those too.
Yeah.
But if you're stacking to use it as trade,
Right.
you're not going to want to go trade a 1 kilo bar for a gallon of milk or whatever. So,
Well,
it's the same logic.
And Renee, we it's funny because we get some viewers that say, "Hey, you're a collector, you're not a stacker." I said, I disagree. I stack both, first of all. And yeah, we're collecting world currency stuff, currency silver coins. And regardless, and yeah, you're paying a little bit higher premium for the currency coins, but you're collecting, but you're stacking. It's to me, it's really no different. Whether you like one thing or another, I'm still bulking up. We're still bulking up on currency coins and stuff like that, and what we can find, and
yeah, and everybody knows the best explanation of why to stack is just a hedge against inflation.
Right, for sure.
You can have all that money stashed away in your safe, all that cash, but it's getting less and less valuable every day. If you change that cash into precious metals, the trend is it's getting more and more valuable every day.
Right.
So,
and so basically you do the same thing with gold and silver. A bigger bar is going to be more difficult to barter and sell, and depending on if we actually hit those times, then maybe a half ounce or a 1 ounce coin that you can use to buy milk,
right.
bread, meat,
gas,
all that stuff, gas. And we got all kinds. Do you have some new stuff in here? Is this all new down here?
Oh, there's a couple of new coins in there.
Oh, yeah. Is this the one that I saw last time?
Yes.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to. I can't even remember how much that thing was. That was quite pricey.
No, it's not too bad, actually.
The one we got was pretty pricey.
$235.
Wow.
And that's all 999 silver.
Let's pull that out and look at it. Let's just check it out. Wow.
This is a 2024 proof set.
Okay. So it's got the different weights. Oh, what is
These
this?
were all
That's
quarters.
cool.
These were all the quarters, the dime, the half, and the dollar.
Wow.
For 2024.
I think Mrs. SSC might like that. We may have to see if we have enough over there to swap a trade. If you want to do that. I should have brought my CC. Golly. Mine's a graded CC. MS-64, 1883, Carson City.
Yep. Those are fun to collect, but from a stacker's viewpoint, not so much.
And I forgot it. So let's talk about grading real quick. And then we'll go back over here. But grading, when you get graded coins, does it automatically bump the value of the coin up?
If it's a really high grade, yeah. But if you're going 62, 63, a lot of them on common date coins, not so much.
Okay.
The rare coins in high grades really ups the value on them. And
so
it can be drastic.
On a Carson City's probably,
if you're
what is
getting
it, 1889? Is that
that's
which one's
the rarest
the rare date?
One. That's
okay.
the rarest one.
Right. boy, and that would be
So if you had
A
that
lot of
in
money.
a 66 or 67
Yeah.
grade, yeah, the value on that would be astronomical.
we'd be trading some gold.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. I'm gonna
To the
really.
right, yeah, to the right people, the people that know coins.
So graded coins may not necessarily mean anything to some people.
Right. And a lot of people bust them out of the slabs.
Wow.
They'll take a graded coin and bust it out of the slab. If they don't like the grade on it, if they think the grade is undergraded, they'll bust it out and send it in and have it regraded.
And you probably got some pretty smart people that walk in this store, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not one of them. And she got, did you see that picture of that gold looking stamp that I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those are just a novelty kind of deal, isn't it?
Well, it does contain 22 karat gold. It's just like that one down
Oh, okay.
there. But
I mean, it's like,
collector wise, there's it's a stamp, and that's dying. The only value in it really is the gold value. But I've been selling them for like $3 a stamp. So
wow. Wow. So we got, let me point this little bugger down here a little bit. So also, this is a little bit more organized. There's 24 of those
yeah,
in there. And oop, that one popped out. And also the same in here. And 24 of those in there.
yeah, those are
And-
pretty nice. I've had some of these with the gold grams.
Yeah, that would be cool. And then I have no idea what that's worth.
We buy them for $1 a piece. We sell them for $1.50 a piece.
I think there's,
So, and that's
I
under
think,
metal.
I
That's
think
right.
there's 40 in there.
Yeah,
So if there's 40 in there, what?
$40.
$40. So that's some silver. And this was, which one was this? Was this the bad boy? Yeah, this is the
38D.
D. And you would give us how much for this?
What did I say that was
In
about?
silver? Well, you
I
said
think about
80
$100.
bucks. Yeah,
I think 100.
I gave,
I'll give you
I
100 in
gave-
trade on it. Oh,
yeah, but no, that's okay. But 100 in trade, I mean, I'd rather have,
the bullion.
yeah, I really would. I mean, sometimes you got to take a little lick, you know what I mean?
Well, it's that one might sit in the shop for a while
Yeah.
because not
let's
everybody's
put it back.
breaking the door down trying to find a 38D. But when you do have somebody looking for it,
And I forgot there was another one that I was going to bring. It's a golly, what was it? S special mint state, $50, I think is what it was. So it was pretty cool.
graded mint.
Is it? Yeah.
Was it just uncirculated?
No, it's graded. It was like high grade. So, well, I guess let's count some stuff up. And
All right.
you got stuff over here too. And then if you want to, you interested in using these for money sale?
I don't know. We'll think about that.
You don't want to hassle with all that?
I've got. Well, let me show you.
No.
I've already got a bag that I hadn't taken to the bank
Oh
yet.
my
so-
Lord. Well, see, you could take this bag to the bank too and sell something. But I understand.
All right. What we have here? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we got 15 times 5 equals 75 plus 100 equals 175 divided by 31.1 equals. That leaves you
Guys,
with
nice pickup there.
$231.
Oh my goodness. What's your suggestion?
Well,
I mean, what would be?
if
I mean, we've already have a bunch of currency coins, Ray.
If you want,
should we do?
such as the currency as far as
should we get a few more
You mean like maples and
or buffaloes or something. Those things are high right now, aren't they? The buffaloes.
Yeah. We're selling for $40.
Yeah.
And these, you know what I would do?
Those are, some of them might be mine.
Did you have any ounce and a half coins?
Yes, I've got this one as a matter of fact. Yep, I have that one. I have a bunch of them.
Well, probably the best thing to do then is just stack the buffaloes. And
Okay.
I've got tubes of buffaloes.
Right.
But if you just want to, let's see, 230. Let's see what 231.
So that'd be 5 of them, be $200. So
I'll tell you what, I would give you 6 buffaloes.
Okay.
Because it comes out to 5.7 buffaloes.
Okay.
So we'll round it up to 6.
Oh, you're a good man. Good man. Well, here, hey, look.
And plus however many.
I still have those.
Well,
if you want to do those, if you take whatever you need out of that to cover the buffalo, you know.
Let's
There's about 70 of them in there.
Let's see. We'll just count these out.
We count the $50, guys.
Yeah.
Now we're recording.
Still counting.
Still counting, folks. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna show them this because this is pretty amazing. All right, guys, check that out. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome proof set. That is a proof set, yeah. Wow. I think that'll make the Mrs. SSC pretty happy. I will say that because she sure likes that kind of stuff. That is interesting how that. You're going to have to go to the bank, bud.
Yeah.
I traded one time. No, I didn't trade. I bought with some Sacagaweas.
Yeah.
Of course, they're not really worth anything. Face value, I guess. But I used some of those. We had a whole bunch of those. Her dad has a bunch of collectible stuff we'll have to bring over here to you someday and let you look at. So we're going to get some buffaloes. And then you have, these are all you, is this all your graded stuff or just, they're just
No, they're just ungraded raw slabs.
Wow. Look there. There's an 1884. Nice. Is that a gold nickel? Looks like a gold nickel.
Gold plated.
Is it? It's actually kind of cool.
Well, I don't think it's actually gold.
I know, but it'd be kind of cool, you know. I mean, can you imagine having a, did they ever make a gold nickel?
Not that I know. I know they made a gold dime here recently. They're coming back out with a gold mercury dime, the 1/10 ounce.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, 69.
I must have missed one.
Yeah, 69. Well, plus
Here.
that dollar. There.
Count that.
So that's $70.
Yeah, just make it 70.
All right.
That's a silver dollar, but we'll just call it even. And then you got this one. You already figured those out. Yeah.
Already figured those. So on the other deal, you're going to get 6
buffaloes.
4, 5. There's 6 buffaloes, and now
Excellent.
you've got 70 more dollars to spend.
Okay.
What would you?
Well, you just tell me what you think.
Well, 70 is
That's about what? It's less than an ounce.
less than 2 ounces.
Yeah, less than 2 ounces. So maybe an ounce of something and
A silver dollar.
huh?
A silver dollar,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
or 2 silver, or a rare
Yeah.
silver dollar.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I've got a Carson City over here.
Do you?
It's an 1878.
Okay.
It's got a second reverse, but look at the price on that one.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll have to wait on that. Right?
But that's pretty nice
That is.
for an ungraded. I mean, that's probably going to be very fine.
That's going to be nice.
Very fine to extra fine.
You guys want Carson Cities? He's got Carson Cities. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. Let's try that again. SSC, Precious Coins and Metals guys with Ray. Everybody have a great Saturday. We're out.